Hello guys, welcome to Samosa Reviews. Today I am going to share with you a watch that is absolutely a spec monster. It is packed with features and at an unbelievable price, and pound to pound it's the strongest, most value for money watch that I have ever bought. So I'm very proud of it. I'm talking about the Boderry Voyager. This is a AliExpress brand. It's from China. This brand is from China, and it's a recent brand. I've just been introduced to them, and just at the first look, right? This is a $79 watch. Okay, so this is a $79 watch, and first look at the box. The box is designed like a shipping container. Look at the creativity that has gone into making this watch. Just this, right? That extra mile, the extra mile of effort that the manufacturer has gone for the consumer. I think we should learn a lot about it. Don't just hate China. Don't just learn to hate China. Chinese watch. Look at what they are doing. Look at the extra mile they have gone for the consumer in designing this box so beautifully. I think there's a lot of scope to learn from them in this regard. I think it's a beautiful touch. Thank you, Boderry. So now let's open it. You must be wondering how the box opens. It opens from the side like this. Okay, it opens up like this from the side. Okay, so inside you get the tags. You get the booklet, probably as the information about winding and the movement and everything. You get the Boderry international warranty card. Okay, so this was the Boderry box. Now we'll get to the watch, and look at that. So this is the Boderry Voyager, and this is the Salmon version of the Boderry Voyager. It is the most impressive field watch I have ever seen. Just really well executed watch, and it is only $95 with shipping, right? So the $99 with shipping. So the watch itself is like $85, and then there is shipping. So it's like a $99 watch. And look at the amazing quality. First off, let me tell you, this is not a normal watch. It's a titanium watch. This metal that you are seeing that the watch is made of, this is full solid titanium case that it is coming on. Look at that. Look at that case back. Case back is engraved with a steering wheel of a boat, aptly, because it is called Voyager. So indicating beginning of new journeys, new voyages, and you going places, and this is a perfect companion on those journeys, on those voyages. So very apt, very well done, very well engraved. That's a very good design. Look at that. It's a screw down case back that it comes on. Now this strap that I have put on this watch, it doesn't come on this strap. This is a Royce strap that I have bought on Amazon. It's a vegan leather strap. It's very good, goes very well with the watch. Look at that, right? It's a nice thick vegan leather strap. It originally comes on this NATO strap. This is a nylon NATO strap with titanium holds. You can see here, these are titanium holds. I am not a fan, I am not a fan of NATOs, so I instead went on a vegan leather strap for it. Instead, this is a double padded vegan leather strap instead of the NATO strap that it came on with the titanium holds. But this is very good quality. If you guys like NATO straps, then it comes on this, and it's very good quality. Conversely, it also comes on a full titanium bracelet, But if you are going for the titanium bracelet version, you have to pay $43 more for that, since the bracelet is full titanium and titanium is not cheap. So the bracelet, that if you are going for the bracelet version of this watch, then you have to pay $43 more, and it is a bracelet version you can get. Uh, we'll talk about dimensions now. So this comes at a very comfortable size of 40 millimeters. So 40 millimeter size, which is very versatile. Now you might think that it has big lugs, very prominent lugs, but they are protruding downwards. So it will not have an effect on the size. So it will not wear bigger if that's what you're worried about. Size is very comfortable. 40 millimeters is very, very good. Lug to lug, it's 22 millimeters. So when you put a strap on it, you'll need a 22 millimeter strap. That's the lug to lug size. Again, very prominent, very beautifully done lugs. But as big as the lugs are, they're protruding downward. So, you don't have to worry about it becoming or wearing bigger than it is. Thickness is 11.5 millimeters. So it's not a slim watch, and thickness is just done right. So you want a little thickness in your mechanical watch, gives it that old world look, the substantial feeling. I am a fan of little chunky watches, but this is not chunky. This is a good thickness at 11.5 millimeters. Weight is 51 grams. Just the weight of the watch is 51 grams. And this is solid titanium, and titanium, even though it is stronger than steel, one of the strongest metals available on the planet, it is extremely lightweight. So that makes this watch a very lightweight watch at just 51 grams. One second. You get a screw down crown at 4 o'clock. Look at that. With crown guards. Look at that. Yeah, it's screw down crown, so you have to unscrew it. Then you can wind it like this. You can wind it. We'll talk about the movement also. One second. But you get the screw down crown at 4 o'clock. You pull it out. Quick set date, right? And look at that. It's a hacking movement. So we'll talk about the movement also. And you can wind it. Crown action is very, very smooth. Crown action is extremely smooth. There's no friction. There's no problem for winding, unscrewing of any of that sort. This is just smooth, and the crown action is very smooth. So that's a really good thing going for it. Now this comes in different dial colors. You get this in white, in black. You get it in different dial colors. I went for the Salmon because Salmon dial watches are really rare. I don't have a Salmon dial watch in my collection. This is the first one. And look at the dial. So this is a field watch, right? This is what you call a field watch. Just by looking at the dial, you'll come to know. Just big, the markers are really big and prominent. 12, 1, 2, 3, with minutes, minute markers just before that, and then you get the 24-hour dial under the hour markers. So you get the 24-hour dial, then big prominent hour, the 12 to the markers, the 12-hour markers, then the 24-hour markers just below that. So you get the 24-hour dial as well, and then you get the minutes markers around it. So really well done in the classic what do you call it, field watch fashion. So this is a classic field dial, field watch, classic field watch. And field watches are supposed to be tough, right? And it doesn't get tougher than this. It doesn't get tougher than titanium. So very tough, hell of a tough watch this is. And if you ask me, this is the perfect field watch. Absolutely perfect. The Salmon dial is complemented beautifully by the nice blue hands. It's a three-hand watch. So you get the minutes hand, the syringe dials for the minute and the hour hand. Then you get the lollipop dial on the seconds hand. So very nicely done, very nicely executed. That goes so well on the Salmon dial. Look at that. First only they have done different shades of salmon for the hour markers, and they even have salmon on the hands. So the minute, seconds and hour hand, they all have a little salmon in them. So really well done. Lot of attention paid to the detail. Look at that. You get titanium and 100 meters written at the bottom, which indicates 100 meters of water resistance. Look at that. You get a flat sapphire crystal, which is the best quality crystal or the glass that you can get. Very scratch resistant. One of the strongest crystals that you can get. The crystal is slightly below the bezel, and that gives it an additional layer of protection, because then when you, if suppose by mistake you keep the watch face down, then it gives an added layer of protection to the glass. It will, anyway it's sapphire, it's very hard to scratch, but since it's below the bezel, slightly it's below the bezel, it gives an added layer of protection to the glass of the watch. Legibility is very good. As you can see, reading time is not difficult at all on this watch. It doesn't come with an anti-reflective coating, but come on, at this price with so many features, I will not dare ask for an anti-reflective coating. What I'm getting is just too good, right? So even though it doesn't have an anti-reflective coating on the dial, reading time is not difficult. Legibility is extremely good. Now let's talk about the movement. So this comes on a Seiko NH35A movement. You also get this in the Miyota Citizens Miyota movement. I got this in the Seiko NH35A movement because Miyotas were not available. Otherwise, I would ponder upon the choice. But Seiko NH35 is a fantastic movement. It's a Seiko-made Japanese movement. It's a three-hand automatic, 24 jewels movement, which is known worldwide. It's one of the most popular movements in the world, and it's known for its accuracy, toughness and robustness. It's also known for its longevity with, it takes it has long service intervals. So, takes like 8 to 25 years, depending on how much you use the watch. Takes 8 to 25 years, but minimum 8 years you don't have to service this watch. It will keep running perfectly. So 8 to 25 years of service time on this movement, after which it's just cheaper to replace it instead of servicing it. It's like a $60 to $80 movement, brand new. So very nice, very reliable movement. It's a 24 jewels movement, a self-winding. It has self-winding as well as manual winding. So it's a unidirectional winding movement, self-winding movement. So आपको दिखाते हैं. तो unscrew किया आपने crown, तो you can wind it. Winding is one, hand winding is unidirectional. Clockwise winding है. तो अभी movement wind हो रहा है, right? Then you pull the crown out one more time and you can quick set the date. ऐसे आप डेट को क्विक सेट कर सकते हैं. एंड व्हेन यू पुल द क्राउन आउट कंप्लीटली, द सेकेंड हैंड स्टॉप्स. दैट इज कॉल्ड अ हैकिंग फीचर. मतलब क्या होता था ऑटोमेटिक मूवमेंट्स में, व्हेन यूज्ड टू पुल द क्राउन आउट, ये चलता रहता था, क्वार्ट्स में रुक जाता था, तो वो हैकिंग था. ऑटोमेटिक या मैकेनिकल वॉचेज में ये चलता रहता था, विंटेज वॉचेज में आपने देखा होगा, लेकिन ये रुक जाता है. So it's a hacking movement. So you can set time more accurately every time if the watch stops and you need to, if the watch is inside for a few days and you just taken it out and you want to set the time, this will set it more accurately. तो ये देखिए, And once you push the crown in, the second hand will start working again. And when you push the crown in and screw it in, screw the crown, it screws in place. And the screw down crown gives it an added layer of water protection. तो इट्स वेरी गुड टू हैव अ स्क्रू डाउन क्राउन. नहीं तो यहाँ से पानी अंदर जा सकता है, तो आपने एक स्क्रू कर लिया ये अंदर तो पूरी तरह से वाटर प्रूफ हो जाता है वॉच. वाइंडिंग बाई डायरेक्शनल है, मतलब अंदर जो रोटर होता है ना, इसके अंदर जो रोटर होता है वो जब आप वॉच मूवमेंट से ये वॉच चार्ज हो जाता है, या वाइंडिंग भी आप कर सकते हैं. वाइंडिंग यूनिडायरेक्शनल है. अगर आप ऐसे मतलब मूवमेंट से अगर वॉच को चला रहे हैं तो रोटर दोनों डायरेक्शन में घूमता है. इट्स अ बाई डायरेक्शनल रोटर, और दोनों तरफ से घूमने से वॉच चार्ज हो जाती है. सो इट डजंट मैटर विच वे द रोटर रन्स, बोथ साइड से वॉच चार्ज हो जाएगी. सो इट्स अ बाई डायरेक्शनल रोटर. Power reserve is 41 hours. So that's perfect. Like 41 hours is very good power reserve. अगर आपने ओवरनाइट इस वॉच को निकाल के अगर टेबल पे रखा एंड इट इज़ चार्ज, आपने पहना था पूरा दिन और आपके व्रिस्ट के मूवमेंट से ये पूरी तरह से चार्ज हो गया था, तो 41 आवर्स तक ये वॉच चलेगा. यू डोंट नीड टू डू एनीथिंग. ओवरनाइट आप रख सकते हैं, आप सो सकते हैं, वॉच चलता जाएगा, इट विल नॉट स्टॉप. It has a 41 hours of impressive power reserve. It's also a high beat movement with 21,600 beats per hour. So a good high beat movement. This movement also employs the die shock system. Means अगर ये वॉच अगर 1 मीटर के हाइट से भी अगर गिर जाए तो it will not damage the movement. The movement will be okay. The watch will be okay. But do not drop your mechanical watches. Handle them with absolute care. Just because they have built-in protections like like the die shock system, जहाँ से अगर आप वॉच गिरा भी देंगे तो भी कुछ नहीं होगा, ठीक है. बट इवन विद दीज प्रोटेक्शंस, इवन अगर वॉच एंटी मैग्नेटिक है, आप उसे लैपटॉप पे मत रखिए, आप इसको फ़ोन के पास मत रखिए. ट्राई एज मच टू कीप इट अवे फ्रॉम एनी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स और मैग्नेट्स, ताकि आपकी वॉच मैग्नेटाइज ना हो. नहीं तो आपका ही सर्विस का आपका खर्चा बढ़ेगा. यू आर गोइंग टू एंड अप डैमेजिंग द वॉच. सो दिस एज अ डाई शॉक सिस्टम, अगर गिरा भी 1 मीटर से कुछ नहीं होगा. सो दैट्स अ वेरी टफ मूवमेंट, लेकिन बी केयरफुल, डू नॉट ड्रॉप इट. लास्ट बट नॉट द लीस्ट, अब आते हैं लूम पे. सो द लूम दे हैव यूज्ड इज अ स्विस सुपर लुमिनोवा लूम. सॉरी, तो स्विस सुपर लुमिनोवा लूम यूज किया गया है, विच इज वन ऑफ द वेरी गुड क्वालिटी लूम्स. बट I have worn this in a movie theater and I can tell you for a fact that the loom does not last. It glows for a little while, but within 5 minutes the loom will completely run out. Loom is next to useless. I have worn this just yesterday. मैं शैतान देखने गया था, तो मूवी के दौरान I have seen how the loom functions because it's dark in the theater. So I have seen how the loom functions. Loom is not good at all. Do not rely on its loom. दो अच्छे क्वालिटी का लूम है, लेकिन एप्लीकेशन थोड़ा सा फीका है इसका. इट्स नॉट गोइंग टू लास्ट लॉन्ग. एनीवे, बजट वॉचेस में लूम आप एक्सपेक्ट ना ही करें तो बेहतर है. लूम आपको अच्छा क्वालिटी का नहीं मिलता है बजट वॉचेस में. आई मीन सो मेनी फीचर्स आर देयर, या उन्होंने सब कुछ दिया है. अगर इसके आप पॉजिटिव्स गिनने जाओगे ना तो लिस्ट खत्म ही नहीं होगी. इट्स अ रियली वेल डन थिंग. सो लूम के मामले में थोड़ा सा ये फीका है, लेकिन कौन सा ब्रांड लूम अच्छा देता है इस प्राइस पे? आई हैव सीन मे बी कैसियो गिव डिसेंट लूम, लेकिन एक्सेप्ट कैसियो आई डोंट थिंक एनीबडी गिव्स डिसेंट लूम एट दिस प्राइस. पगानी डिज़ाइन ऑल्सो मेक्स वेरी इंप्रेसिव वॉचेस, लेकिन उनका लूम भी आई डोंट थिंक इट लास्ट वेरी लॉन्ग. सो लूम का क्वालिटी इज नेवर गुड इन बजट वॉचेस. तो उस मामले में ये थोड़ा सा पीछे है लूम के मामले में. Otherwise, it is fantastic. So overall, it's a very well executed watch. You get the titanium case. You get a full solid titanium case. The sapphire crystal. You get a beautifully executed dial. You get 100 meters of water resistance. You get a great movement like Seiko NH35A. If you just count the number of positives about this watch. नेगेटिव तो है ही नहीं, अगर आप लूम को काउंट नहीं करेंगे ना तो इसमें कोई नेगेटिव है ही नहीं. आई वुड गो एज फार एज टू से दिस इज द परफेक्ट फील्ड वॉच. अगर आपको एक टफ रोबस्ट टैंक चाहिए ना, दिस वॉच इज एन एब्सोल्यूट टैंक. इससे टफ वॉच बनाना एट दिस प्राइस, forget this price, forget sub $100, even if you take $200, right? तो इससे बेहतर वॉच बनाना even at that price will be very very tough. I have seen some of the competitors in the market. Its competitors are like $250, $300, and they also cannot beat this watch. It is an absolute freaking tank. So if you guys ever go to China or if you go to Malaysia, do yourself a favor and pick this up. You are not going to regret it. It's an absolute monster of my collection. I absolutely love it. It's one of the best watch buying decisions I've ever made in my life. So go for it. आंखें बंद करके ले लीजिए. It's an amazing watch. Import मत कीजिए. ड्यूटी से आप ड्यूटी लगेगा. ये मेरे वीडियोस आपने देखे हैं ना, तो प्राइस कैसे बढ़ता है इंपोर्टिंग में. इंपोर्ट मत कीजिए. इफ़ यू हैव अ रिलेटिव हु इज़ गोइंग देयर, उससे पिकअप करवाइए. आप जाके लीजिए. इफ़ यू आर गोइंग फॉर अ वेकेशन टू लेट्स से हांगकॉन्ग और मलेशिया, तो वहाँ से पिकअप करिए. नो प्रॉब्लम. नाउ आई विल गिव यू अ क्विक wrist shot. So look at that. I have slightly bigger wrists, but at 40 millimeters, this is just perfect. Look at that. Beautifully executed watch, beautifully executed field watch. That beautiful Salmon dial, very very well done Salmon dial. Look at that. Those brilliant blue hands, and it just looks amazing on this Royce strap that I bought from Amazon. It's a Royce vegan strap. Just so comfortable. आपको अगर रॉयसी के स्ट्रैप लेने हैं, मैं आपको वीडियो भी डाल दूंगा एक, कैसा है उसका बॉक्स एंड एवरीथिंग. यू कैन बाय दैट फ्रॉम अमेजॉन. बिंदास. वेरी गुड क्वालिटी स्ट्रैप्स दे मेक. लुक एट दैट. जस्ट लवली. द वैल्यू दिस वॉच गिव्स फॉर अंडर $100 इज phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. There are few watches that I have been so impressed with as I am with this watch. It's like unbeatable. It's unbeatable. At this price, though, it's absolutely unbeatable. So guys, let me know what you thought about the Boderry Voyager Salmon. I have tried to explain all the features. I've tried to cover all the features about this watch. अगर मुझसे कुछ रह गया हो तो I'm sorry. You can please leave your questions in the comment section. I will try to answer them for the best of my ability. कुछ भी हो आप पूछिए. And if you know of any other field watch or any watch that offers more value than this at the price point of sub 100 or even up to $200, if there's any other watch that offers these many features, let me know. Leave it in the comment section, and maybe you'll teach me something and I'll teach you something, and we will both be wiser. So thank you guys for coming to my channel. Thank you for giving me your time, and we will be back with another great unboxing, another great review, and another great video. So thank you guys for coming, and thank you for all your love and support. Thank you.